for a quick Devar Torah. As we know, in this week's Parsha comes one of the most famous slogans of the Jewish people: choose life. In other words, the Torah is we're not a death cult. Unlike other religions or cults, whatever, we choose life. We are to live by the commandments, not die by them. This is an important, significant idea, because dead people can't do anything. As many of you know, among Jews, somebody who's dead cannot raise or lower anything in holiness. He is at the place where he was when he died. We can help him, we can raise his level in the afterlife by doing mitzvot or commandments in his name, or by learning in his name, making a kiddush in his name and honoring him. But they themselves cannot do anything. Only in life can you raise or lower yourself. That is why we celebrate life. We mourn death. Death is the ultimate impurity for this reason. But we celebrate life. We celebrate a wedding. Even if, I've been to weddings where I didn't know the couple, but we happened to be at a place where, at a hotel in Chicago, the bride met my wife, and we were there for something else entirely. But she said, "Oh well, we have a couple places at the reception. Why don't you join us?" This is the Jewish attitude. When people get married, we celebrate. At a Brit Milah, the circumcision of a boy, the ritual circumcision, we celebrate. We celebrate life. Death to us is one of the worst things that can happen. And our enemies, our current enemies, celebrate death, and they say it openly. Hamas. By the way, Hamas in Hebrew means destroyer. Now it happens to mean something, it's a contraction in Arabic for something, but that's irrelevant. The fact is that they chose this name, which says everything you need to know about the organization. They celebrate death. We celebrate life. And that is the key to Jewish history. Where we can, we will live. And we'll live by the commandments. Because by continuing to be Jews and continuing to keep God's commandments, God's laws, that is the ultimate defeat of our enemies. We should live by them and live by them as Jews. Something to think about.